was a time when many of us were hopeful and thought that we might be entering a new era, not just in Russian political history, but in world history, in the sense that Russia could be brought into the Western fold. And I think what we've all lived through in the succeeding decades is the disappointment of that dream. And it has left me with a pretty cynical view of this regime in Moscow, of course, but also what momentum or impetus there is for movement towards democracy. Some of what's been most shocking to me about the Russian people's response to news out of Ukraine is the extent to which even those who might give voice to some misgivings about Putin have clearly been hardliners and hawks on the war in Ukraine.
It's hard to
The
tell, isn't
violence,
it, who's really responsible for there not being a democracy movement there because
sure.
Putin is so oppressive. Is there a democratic drive, a more democratic drive underneath the surface there? There must be. Look what happened when Ronald Reagan did bring down that wall. Potentially, if permission is there, they will do it.
The trouble, Zev, is that as many writers on totalitarianism and authoritarianism have been teaching us, the weight of 3.5 decades of incessant control of the media and stifling of vocal opposition, rigging of elections, etc., eventually takes its toll. And what I'm afraid is that we're seeing that the Russian people, who certainly in '96 when I was there were full of energy and enthusiasm for a democratic future, I just don't see that same enthusiasm now.